Welcome. Oh, guided by the glorious canopy of grace, back to Elden Ring, and to Raya Lucaria, specifically. I am on a little mission, a little quest I've given myself. Many sessions ago, we spoke to the, gentleman. Sir, please rise. Spoke to the gentleman at this church, way back up on the hill, the Church of Erith. Good sorcerer Thops. And he asked us to, give him, when we're done with it, our Glintstone Academy key, which is what allows us to pass through the barriers here. I still only have one of those keys, and I don't know if it matters, because now that I have teleportation points, sites of grace, unlocked within the Academy itself, I don't know if I need to pass through the barrier again. However, I do believe there is a second key, and so I figured we could run back to the Academy proper and try to find it here. If I understand correctly, we will find it this way. Let me just check my audio real quick. It doesn't seem to be screaming. Let us proceed. Alright, so this might cost me. What am I holding? Classic question. Oh, only 386,000. I mean, that's not much. Good morning. Hello. It is so nice to see you there. And on a Sunday, no less. Audio sounds on. And okay. Perfect. A birthday stream for Arya, is it? That's a lullaby. That's not a birthday song. I don't know why I launched into it like that. What am I thinking? It's been so long since anyone's celebrated anything in my presence. Happy birthday to you. That's the one. Row. There. In honor. Alright, what can we get? What can we get? I'm greedy. Come on. Ooh, yes. More. It's fine. Shh. It's fine. Okay. Alright, now we're holding a paltry 22,000. Great runes? I still only have the one. Activatable. Thanks, Renala. No, you hold on to it. I'm fine. But we should be able to get another one by climbing the old Divine Tower of Caelid. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so now we have to go back down the whole elevator and with the oof. I'm sorry. It was just so pretty down there with the Elden tree, the Erd tree, sizzling above, smoldering down on me. Stop it, Erd tree. Don't you start anything you're not willing to finish. Alright, let's head this way, and try not to die by the hands of lofty sorcerers that hide just here. I'm remembering now. So, if we manage... Where is my grind spot, Mr. 346,000 runes? This is a good question. I am perched, excuse me, on a blood-soaked cliff where a lot of people like to kill a bird over and over again in a sort of homage to Colonel Sanders. I find that to be distasteful. I don't care for the Colonel Sanders thing purely because I'm so greedy. Like, literally, this is what a poor character of person I am. I'm so greedy, I will not fire arrows in order to grind. Like, nope, those are my arrows. You stop it. And so I've just been slashing. It's on the same blood-soaked cliff everyone else is. if that helps. I don't think I've shown it on session yet, because it's a dirty little secret. It's my filthy little shameful spot. But I will absolutely show you. This doesn't look like a good way forward. Let's try the ladder. I don't, in truth, know what I'm looking for beyond, I believe it to be in the rooftops / chandelier of the Church of the Cuckoo. So I have that marked here. I believe this to be the Church of the Cuckoo. So I'm vaguely heading this direction across the rooftops. To explain. Puppets, join me for Mortal Kombat. Oh, you made me look like a right fool in the Mortal Kombat. I was about to shout, "Get over here," and then you just... Am I slow? Should I be slow? I wish I wasn't. Alright, you get it in. You get it all in and out of your system. There you go. Once more. Oh, he's freaking out. I love that little last gasp animation. It's pretty much what I look like when fighting any boss. I have one hit left. Come on, swing! Swing, swing, swing! Just writhing. Alright. I don't think that's it, but I want whatever that is. Once again, so greedy. How in the... Well... I'm soundly lost. We know we're still heading that way, but I need to be, like, much lower. I need to be down in that archway there. Twixt the buttresses, if I can be a little forward with you. How would I ever get across? I would need to be way higher for that. With seemingly no ladder to aid me. Well, fine. Well... fine. I guess I just need to jump down here and forget about the item. Goodbye, item. Goodbye forever. Because this way should take us on. That is, in fact, the curve, of the Church of the Cuckoo. You probably shouldn't point out the curves of a church like that, but I just get excited. Alright, that looks like a no-go. But do I need to be over there? This will get me low, low, low. I think I'll still be able to make it. Let's try. So many different options and pathways. I remember back when I had a shield. Oh no! I'm sad. Well, we gotta do all of that again. What a terrible time to roll. Slip back into the mindset of somebody who wants to survive here. It's difficult sometimes. Alright, just for variety's sake, let's run at this from the other angle. Debate parlor. Take me thence. I suppose I could show you my grind spot, too, while we're on the subject, now that I've wildly borked it. So I did show you, we used... I'll show you again, that's the easiest way to get there. We used, pure... No? I wanted to call him pure-faced. That sounds strange. White-faced Vare gave us this, medal? Pure Blood Knight's medal. That's where I got confused. That takes us to the audience grounds. I have really nothing to lose, so I'll show you this from scratch rather than at the nearest site of grace. Because I went without you, like a naughty little cheater. And I'm sorry. So this takes you to the Marquin Palace, which is incredibly advanced. I am not prepared for this or these enemies. I have this other site of grace across the way that I just needed to get across this canyon wall here and then stick to the left. Stick to my left. So let's lay one down there to remind me. Torrent, luckily, allows you to get right past most of these guys, as long as you've said your requisite prayers to Moog. Then you just skip to Maloo, or what was it? Stick to the left, that's right. And you just don't worry about the giant phantom skeletons that's chasing you down. You just don't worry about that. Let that affect you or your decision making. Hello everyone. Hi. And things get very bloody and depressed. Out here, they just kind of like to sit. I don't have time for any of that kind of thing. Just time for sitting. And so I unlocked this Site of Grace, which I believe is the only Site of Grace, and my dear apologies that I've unlocked without being on stream. Purely because of the greed. Again, I'm not trying to be better, and... wait. So almost everyone online, and it is very quick, it's very convenient. If you fire one arrow at this bird, he will go, "Ah!" and race off the cliff. Let me see, do I have an arrow to spare? Oh, I hate this. I hate using consumables. Oh, those are my retirement bolts. So, range, 47, 42, 42, 50. 50 on a hand ballista. Let's go Krepus's black key crossbow at 47. And then we will equip it and stand here. And then you can either auto-aim, and it's sort of easiest to wait till he gets stopped down where this tree is pointing exactly to his chest cavity. Just, smack him in the wing there, Colonel Sandys. Sometimes he gets stuck. You can look away to give him freedom. And then I have 0 runes, and then 13,245. So if you do that, literally while he's falling off the cliff, you can just sit, you'll get your runes, you can stand up again, he resets his position. Oof! Back to the old... Oh, that's a nice maneuver. However, I want this. Ping! So it's very quick to do that. However, I have also been testing out like different weapon builds and dual-handing animations and such, which is why most of the time I prefer to just run into these guys. The red-faced ones, I'm not sure if they're filled with more blood or some sort of crystal disease. They are aware and will attack you, however, none of the other ones care. So you can sort of guide the red ones away from each other. And then if you can take out all 4 of them, you're free to just to have a blast. It's a little tragic, because they really don't fight back, and that hurts my feelings. You can also be fairly easily staggered by this, which is nice. So then this guy is next. He's all curious. Oh. Filled with a feeble curiosity beyond his means. Come on then. Satisfy thyself. Those are their special moves, though, which are very special. Ooh, red crystal goodness. Try not to hit that guy. He's just sleeping. He doesn't deserve that. You, though, you're not sleeping. Alright. Sometimes you don't succeed in peeling them apart from one another. That can be fun, too. Where'd you go? You stuck? Aw, sweetie. Come here, come to Mama. Sorry, sir. He's just sunbathing away, enjoying his afternoon. Now he's fighting for his life. Desperate slashes. This little stick. Oh, you got me. So, one more angry gentleman. I have been so ashamed of coming here and looting all of these gentlemen without you that I have not even picked up this item. I didn't want you to miss what that item is. That's my one excuse. That's how logic works in my head, that if I do something naughty but I keep a little secret for you, you'll let me get away with it. And that's not good. That's not a morally correct worldview. No one should take this as advice. So there is a patrolling group of also crystalline, red-skinned gentlemen there, who I try to just avoid. Take these guys out quick when they're not looking. Sometimes just off the cliff. It's easier that way. This is where it gets sad, because this is not the way to become the Elden Lord. You're supposed to be ridding the lands of evildoers and those who have gone hollow and mad. And these guys, I mean, yes, they've gone hollow and mad, but they're not hurting anybody. Still, very wealthy, so we're just gonna keep robbing this particular hood, and that'll be fine. I'll give it to me, I'm quite poor. Take from the rich and the downtrodden. Was that it? Hello, hello. I'm so sorry. I've been rambling for ages. It's incredibly nice to see you there. Good morning, good morning. Push you off the cliff. Ooh. Push you off the cliff. So I do have my gold talisman equipped, which is giving me like somewhere around 20% extra. Watch out. Basil Rathboning near the edge there again. Sorry. Alright, you. I forget what I was saying before I almost fell off the cliff, and then everything else fled from my mind in a single squeal. Okay, I think we can finally pick up this item now. It's probably something very simple, not worth the wait. Golden Rune, it's an 11, though. It's a very normal item, but I don't know if I've ever even seen an 11. Let me see how much that's worth. How much that's worth? I can't tell. I could tell if I was in a shop. We'll save it. So, to answer your earlier question, that is how I've been making these many hundreds of thousands of runes. Is about 50,000 at a time while I test out different combinations of things. Speaking of different combinations of things, check this out. I'll just reset them. That's nice. One of the silly things I used some of our our sustainable store of smithing stones to upgrade are these pickaxes. 2+6 each. And they're sort of hilarious to dual wield, also very effective against stone skin gentlemen. But they're just absolutely absurd to hold. And that makes me so happy. Just kind of shreds through whatever's in your way. Yep. Those sharp crystals. Sometimes they get you just right with it. But luckily, it's always pretty safe to get your souls back here, as they are so unobservant. Again, because of the sorrow. I'm sorry. So those are fun. The other thing I was playing around with was these partisan spears, which are hilariously long range and effective. Have it be! Oh, thank you. Thank you for that blood clot. I appreciate it. Now get off my cliff. Get, get, get. That's the ticket. Anyway. I believe I revealed too much. That's my spot. I hope that answers your question. And thank you for asking. I feel loved. Yes, and... yes. Alright. So, back to Raya Lucaria. So sorry. Brief detour there. Brief detour to catch you up. I'll be back for you, Divine Tower of Caelid. You saucy little secret. To the debate parlor. Love those pickaxes. Oh yeah. So you were at a what you thought might have been a party, what should have been a party, but the hosts seemed to belong to some unusual sort of cult thing, where you had to sing a song with lyrics like "We are all drops of the same ocean. Come and join our unity." Oh no. I'm very glad you made it home safe. But the food was good. Good. That's really what's important here. Take away some culty vibes and some really good food. Success. It is so nice to see you guys here. Welcome, welcome. I think we're running up this way. I lost my bearings for just a moment. This, by the way, is a much better spot. These guys all, like 6 of them up there, and these 2 guys down here, all carry this sword, the Noble Slender. So it's much quicker than the only 2 guys back by Column Waypoint Ruins that hold it, where I ground out my first one. I think we're heading this way. I'm just gonna... I don't want any of that wizard nonsense. No, thank you. I do feel like it would be wiser to have a shield in this area. I'm not so advanced yet that I can forget my manners. Let's keep a shield for emergencies. Oh, gimme. What is it? Oh, it's just a glintstone. Well, I'm still excited, but less so. You made a cheesecake. Oh, that's why the food was good. I see. You have brought the good food. That sounds fantastic. Oh, yes, please. Level up, level away. If that helps you at all, I'll be happy. I'll be happy to have helped you at all. Way easier to defend against these guys when you have something to defend with. Right, everyone don't attack at once. That'd be rude. I rolled too early. It became quite clear. Alright. Come back here, you. You done? No. Naughty little child. You stop that. Alright, the other thing I must remember to do this session, I keep forgetting to at the end of sessions, or whenever it would be a good time. I don't... so sorry, see the question in the chat, don't suppose you know if the Godskin Peeler uses regular or somber smithing stones? I haven't encountered it yet. My assumption would be somber, if it is at all a rare boss weapon. So perhaps somber, but I don't think I've seen it myself. So sorry, I was looking at you out the corner of my eye. In a way most foul. So I still think we need to get down there. I don't want to jump from here, that would be unwise. And that's where I fell off last time. Good. We're catching up. probably just jump down here before I keep getting shot at. And let's go for a sneaky sip. Sipping animation really shows off my war wound. I liked it. Like a little wave. I probably don't want to go down there. I want to jump across to the roof. I'm sure. Yee! Alright, this should actually be the correct church. Now we just need to get in the correct way. Strange. There's no item on him, like we must have already come this way. I thought that guy is the guy who was supposed to be holding it. I might be wrong, but it said specifically Chandelier of the Church of the Cuckoo. And this is the Church of the Cuckoo, and there are only 2 chandeliers. One of them has a guy. Yet I'm positive we already dropped down and grabbed that. However, specifically, 1 Academy Okay, we definitely just stumbled on it the first time we went through here, and I was confused by the fact that they're separate in my inventory, but otherwise I'm just an idiot. I'm so sorry, we already have it. And if you were curious about where to get a second Academy Glintstone key, that would be the location. I clearly need more coffee. Got every single one of those that you tried. Really good. It's like an A. Good job. Pretty sure you did get it, because you got it after I saw you grab it. Perfect. I'm so sorry. That's so silly of me. So, skipping ahead, we did not need to do any of that little Mario platforming section. Let us return to the lake-facing cliffs. We will speak to Tops, and now that we have 2 keys, we've always had 2 keys, you madman, we can give one to him, and then I think he will go to the academy. Though I don't know if he's quite ready for it. That seems a bit advanced for Thops. No offense, Thops. Next time I'm gonna call him Tops. Because I just don't know. I'm trying until I get it right. Hello, Irith. Eerily similar to other goddesses I've seen.
Why, of course.
Hi, I got you this. It's warm.
Are you certain?
Don't ask why.
You're willing to give your glintstone key to me?
Yeah, kind of.
Thank you. Thank you dearly. Now I can go back to the academy.
It's because you remind me of Babish.
Study of glintstone sorceries.
That makes me like you.
And the very stars.
Please be careful, though. I think this is one of those situations where I'm literally handing you your ticket to the Ferry of the River Styx. You enjoy. Erudition. I'll take it. Is that what he's displaying now? Because if so, I will keep that unequipped.
Back to learn another.
Yuck.
You
have anything else for me?
Thank you dearly. No? With your blessing, I will depart for the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
Depart.
One day
I give you my blessing. Go ahead. Embrace your death.
Who knows? I may be a decorated sorcerer by then.
You're already quite fancy. You want to be more decorated than this? Really? Alright, good luck. I love you. Oh, wait. Wait, I gotta get the right... Ah, no, come on. Gotta get right in there. Just like Mother used to... Just like... Mother used to... Kiss your little bald head. There you go. Yeah. Alright. You be good. So, while we're here, while we're very, very nearby, we started our journey in Liurnia here on the lake-facing cliffs. This was our very first ever spot. I believe that we ran right down this way. Oh, what a time we had. Fleeing through the fire monk-infested prairie. And what I failed to do, what I never thought, hey, we should probably do, is turn around and go down into this little crevice area. Let's turn around and go down into this little crevice area. Let's do that. We found some sort of very fancy spell in one of those. I don't think it was that camp. It was... had like red tents. Must be further up along the western side of Liurnia that I'm thinking. Jellyfish. You silly. Bye, Torrent. I love you. Oh, I didn't get to hug him properly, but sometimes fate is that way. Welcome to Stillwater Cave. This, hilariously enough, I happened to see it on the map. I'm not this prescient. It's just like directly under the very first spot you unlock, which I like. I like the symmetry of that. Let's see what waits us within. Awaits us, even. I dropped the vowels. Dead guy. Okay. We've got plant life. You had waffles today. I'm so jealous. I'm silly jelly about that. It doesn't really work as slang for jealous. Oh man, that had me so silly jelly. No, let's not say it. Let's just agree as a society. Alright, that didn't really help me. Yikes. This is a bad place to be. No, please let me run away. I'm dying to run away. Literally dying. Alright, I am still poisoned. Let's see if we can do anything about that. Tastes terrible. I don't even know what it is. Tastes of bolas. Waffles with strawberry jam and whipped cream. I couldn't even talk because I was drooling so much at the mere thought of it. Alright, what's the bad news? There's the bad news. Hey, I see you. I see you guys. Into the tubes. Come on now. Intube yourself with me. What is this? What is this? What is this hideous death bat powder? Ah, you can poison me too? It's not in the rules. Swinging wildly. I'm giving him the old marionette. I didn't even get to hear the lovely song. Interrupted, were we? Sage hood, sage robes, and sage trousers. I like the color. I'm gonna have to try those out. Golden rune. Alright. Fair enough. I'm running a little low on boluses, but I should probably just waste it and buy some more. Still, I stubbornly let my health decrease. Alright. Next time I rest at a site of grace. Next site of grace. Check your physic. We unlocked a whole bunch of new I was really gonna say Christmas tears. That's not what they're called. Crystal tears. To give our flask various effects. We need to check in on those. And see what various effects. Aw, bats. I see why Bruce was afraid of you. Stop it. Oh, Bruce. What do I need to call you, Puddin'? Get your ass in here. Jeez. Selfish superheroes. I'm running for it. I run. So far away. I'll fall off. There you go. That's how you don't fall off. This really wasn't worth coming back for, but hooray. It's so poisony. What are you guys doing? What kind of a party are you throwing here? We're on. We're out. We're in. Why is my voice so low? Why am I doing this? You didn't hear nothing. Don't roll in it. Don't roll in it. Ooh. Why are you Buffalo Bill? I can't answer that question. I'm so sorry that I became Buffalo Bill there. It's not my intention. I'm so pretty. So pretty. Ah, this is a nice little wooden platform. I like this. Thank you, developers. Alright, we finally have reached the boss fog. We're holding kind of a lot of runes for it, but oh well. Oh well. I'm assuming it's also something quite poisony. In fact, the most poisonous boss I may have ever seen. Is that fair to assume? Ooh, my little boots are all green with it. Yuck. Gotta shake that off. For so many reasons that you're one of my favorite people. That voice is not one of them. Aww. I appreciate that. Okay, I don't feel good about this. Who do we have equipped? Mimic tier, probably as good as anyone. Okay. Okay, Throat. We got plenty of flasks. I'm just scared. I'm just scared is the problem. I'm sure it's gonna go fine. Clean rot night. Don't get poisoned. Don't get poisoned. Don't do it. Don't get poisoned. Also, don't just die. Gotcha. Thanks, me. The Winged Sword Insignia. So nice to be, fighting Liurnia bosses again instead of whatever the hell it is we've been fighting lately. In Nokron, etc. Winged Sword. What does this do? I should probably unequip my Greed Talisman also. Don't really need it. It's not one of the main combat ones. Well then, what is it? What is it? There. Raises attack power with successive attacks. Ooh, so if you just keep wailing on them, it gets better and better. That is nice for something like what I'm holding now, which is a lot of individual attacks. rather than big, heavy, slow attacks. Let's try it. See what happens. There might be, and none of it is intentional, I swear, but there might be just a little sort of subliminal, this is gonna make them scared that I'm holding so many runes. Yeah, I'm holding on to this, the 65,000, just to add that little adrenaline rush to it. I'm sorry. I'm just too lazy to go all the way back, is the truth of it. I should. It would be the responsible thing to do. Alright, no secrets. Fair enough. Thank you, Stillwater Cave. I think what the word you're looking for is brackish, like poisonous water so still you should not step in it. But thank you for the lovely description of your cave. I appreciated that. You once had a TSA agent say, "It puts it in the basket," to me. And when I looked up with a "So sorry, did I hear you right" face, she made direct eye contact and said, "It puts it in the basket or else it gets the hose again." See, that's either a really funny joke, bravo TSA agent, or she wasn't kidding. And I don't know which. It's a little hard to tell. Alright, Stillwater Cave. We also need to jump back to Raya Lucaria. Let's check in the schoolhouse classroom, as Tops would be going to school. Thops, we came to give you a goodie basket because we missed you. Did you put our key to good use? Tops? He doesn't seem to be at his desk learning. This disappoints me. Maybe he's in potions class. Let's ask Celavus. Oh, we both took a little egg on our face there, didn't we? Tops. This isn't like a Marco Polo situation. You have to give me some feedback here, Thops. You're making this very difficult. Oh, I don't want to go in this room again. I never want to go in this room. I still remember all of its many ouchies. That was my face. That was my face a minute ago. Alright. In we go. Why? Why were you so slow with that third one? We'll talk about it later, sir. I hope I didn't just slash Thops while I was flailing wildly. That's a bit curious. Don't know if we ever found the other side of that door. That was unwise. Oh, thanks, balcony. Alright. There's that fancy staff again. So I think this was an illusory wall. Let's check back here. Thops? Oh, man. I don't know where our little friend is. I don't want to have to look up his location directly, but we might have to. Maybe it just takes some more time, though. There's so many books and so many good hiding places up here. I love it. All right. That seems to be all the way on to the debate parlor, so I don't know where else he might be hiding. I suppose he could have made it to Renala's chamber, but that's a little advanced. That would mean that I underestimated Thops significantly. Well, we might as well check. Otherwise, I'll give it up here. We have two other things in Raya Lucaria vicinity that I'm excited to check out. Don't mean to waste all of our time on a wild Thops chase. I still don't know when or if this chest will open. An enduring mystery. I don't see anybody. Check all the alcoves where he could be sleeping. Alright. Well, I'm so sorry. Probably not important. Let's jump to the Revenger's shack here. I was hanging out this way. Definitely wasn't trying to murder specifically only the baby octopuses. That's not... If you hear a vicious rumor that was what I was doing here, don't even... However, I still have not procured a fancy octopus helmet, which may or may not have anything to do with the baby. And while I was racing around, not doing that, again, to clarify, I saw a site of grace down here that I have not pulled into my collection yet. There it is. So, what I wasn't doing was in any way assaulting specifically only the baby octopus. That was... What were we talking about? Okay, I need just a couple of more runes in order to do that. Let's go ahead and use one here. Any old 2,000 or so should do it. $12,000. No, that's not quite what I need. $1,200, rather. 12,000 would have done it. How about these? Yeah, close enough. Alright. So, we're collecting... Nope, we're... What's the word that begins with C that I was thinking of? We are... Jeez. I cannot think of it. We want all of these mind endurance dexterity to be at 30 eventually. I'm pushing them towards 30. I don't know what word beginning with C I was trying to come up with. I can still consider bringing intelligence and faith up. Faith would be my priority. And arcane is slowly climbing up along with us. Strength is at 31 now, which means we can finally officially wield the great sword in one hand. We might want to start messing around with that moveset a little. Otherwise, sort of the next plateau I'm aiming for above these when everything gets to 30 is I want vigor at 50. 50 is probably going to be my end game vigor stat. But it's not incredibly necessary to keep pushing that way. It just always helps to have more health. I'm gonna set faith at 13. We're gonna have a little, okay? So, I have not explored this. They seem to call it the Temple Quarter, a sunken part of the city like the... what do they call this? Academy Gate Town, that's right. So there might be a boss or an underground section of this, or it could just hold an item or two. I don't think we've been here yet. Let's take a quick look. You have the octopus helmet that you definitely don't get exclusively from performing what Pastor Muriel would perhaps call weird, but not a sin. Oh, those are fancy. Yikes. Really fancy. Alright. Where are my items? Show me. Use your glintstone magic to point out the items for me. Don't use your glintstone magic in an offensive way against my personage. Why would you do this? Disappointment. That's fair enough. Catch you next time, Miyazaki. Nice reach. Are you the boss? If not, can I have this? Aha. A thingy. Ice rind hatchet. That looks very sharp. I'll add it to my collection with glee. My DVD collection of Glee, I mean. Yes. So that might be the only major item here in the Temple Quarter. They do have a tendency to hide massive underground sections. Especially because there's a stake of America back there. Any way to get into this tower? Not really. Seemingly no. Michaela's lily. Alright. So, until I figure out that there is a massive underground complex of caves, that should be good for now. The other thing I might have missed is right up this way above the Glintstone Dragon. We've passed by him in order to get our first Academy Glintstone key. That was a little more necessary to show you than the experience we just had. The start of the session. Make sure this is active. Thank you. So I don't really want to wake him. I'm just going to skirt a little bit north. Past his gorgeous form. There's the 4 belfries. So nice finally having some names for things in the distance. So, north of Glintstone Dragon, Ajula, There seems to be a sort of glowy cave structure. And somewhere around here, while I was racing by for my life, I saw another side of grace. Hooray. It's incredible how many of these I managed to miss on a first pass. So, like, we didn't have either of these two before, and there was this big long section between the Belfries and the Revenger's Shack where I was like, where are all the sites of grace? They're here. They're in the water. So let's see what this stone sword key is. If I can get my compass bearings. Hopefully we should have enough. Though it always does seem like they beef up the stats of whoever's behind, especially a double stone sword key door. We'll be prepared for that. Academy Crystal Cave. Alright, we have very little to risk after our level up. Thanks, Faith. I'm beginning to sense the crystals. You actually fought the Glintstone Dragon out there before you got the Academy key, and he's not that bad of a fight. That's very good to know. I tend to avoid all dragons just thinking, he's gonna kill me instantly. And then sometimes I never go back and fight them, which is a major character flaw. Also, just part of the classic Parthenax dilemma that I'm still wrestling with inside of myself. But I will try to be brave, be more of a classic medieval hero, a dragon slayer. I want to go under there. That looks like a doorway. This cave gave me way more issues than the dragon. Oh no! Oh, they're meeting for a secret little sorcerer's kiss. A three-way of sorts. Of source, if you will. Nothing's happening over here. I don't know what you're coming to investigate because nothing of importance is happening here. Tried to headbutt me? Powerful moves, student of the Twin Sage. But tell me, how does your belly resist the sharpness of my blade? Well, that looks like a trap. Alrighty. Who do you have? Who do you have in here? Why is there a man in a thing? You give me one stone sword key? No, you give me more than that. You give me a boss. Sure, we haven't finished exploring yet. Otherwise, this was just a mugging in the street of one stone sword key. Now I can't tell if I'm heading back the way I came or not. We'll try it. Looks like I probably came through this way and picked up that moss, yeah. Probably the way I came. Alright, so we already came this way. We slashed a guy. Did not get this. Checking the ends of every tunnel, at least. Aww. Little tootsies. Alright, what am I not seeing? What am I failing to see? I very much refuse to believe that's the end of it. Eh. Eh. Alright, this looks new. Good. Alright, well, that's the end of the cave. Ah, good. I just needed to see that one extra room. Fun. Hey. Double wielding. I didn't know sorcerers had such startling abilities. Tell me more. You're big. You're big in the way that you hit, I mean. Favorite face. Okay, yep. I'm gonna need you to just get. That's what I'm gonna need you to. That was close. Not affect my flask of physic at the last sight of grace either. I lied. I lied to you. Really? Really? Alright, that'll help. Help significantly. There's finally the boss fog. Just gotta take care of our beefcake here. Everyone has to take care of their beefcake. Shouldn't have gotten greedy. I know, I shouldn't have. I like that guy. Can I have your robes and stuff? I want to become you. There's a chest. There's a table. Which one is the mimic? Okay. How do I get up there? This is where never having any ranged abilities comes back to haunt you. Just never having any of those abilities. Anytime now. There. It's way too far behind the thing. Get out of my hand. Wait, also you. There. Alright. Thank you for this. A rune arc. Take it. I keep breaking all the probable ways up. I'm not sure if there's any way to get up there. That might do it. Otherwise, I'm assuming you just have to go around. So, through the fog. It appears to be our only other option, though I'm not sure how that would get us up around there. Maybe it'll surprise me. Should I increase my cerulean tears so that we can summon the mimic? Probably. It's a crying shame to waste half of a bar, but yeah. Alright, in we go. Actually, let's equip some weapons first. In we go. Aha, Crystallians. I should have my pickaxes out maybe for this, instead of just these slender swords. I always forget that mimic summon is devastating to my health. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Alright. Ouch. Alright, I need to find a minute of safety then. Let's try these bad boys. Oh, nice hit. I should have been going after the other one. Really? You got that one? Good, good. Their armor gets significantly weaker the more you hit them. Like once they get into this cracked phase, they take way more damage. So it's always startling the first time you fight a Crystalian. But you think, I could never get that health pool down. Then it gets better. Alright, crystal release. That must be satisfying. To perform. I mean, like a magic... Never mind. We could go back to the entrance, but there is a way beyond. Maybe I need slender swords again. Thank you, pickaxes. That really helped. I do want to try the... We finally have a flowing hammer and a flowing sword. I want to see if those go together, or if you need two of either individual one, rather than both. What's up here? Yeah, that spear poking thing, like over and over and over and over again. That was crazy. Can I do that against bosses? That sounds great. Yes, mimic is health. I need to get that in my head, because I'm never suspecting the loss. And I'm like, alright, ready to boss it up. Like, no, you are not. You are not ready to boss it up. You have less than half. The Academy of Raya Lucaria. Interesting. That has taken us all the way. We came through the very base at the lake. In there. All the way up to the very middle of... effectively right where we started this session. What a great little loop back. I did not plan that. And it is gorgeous from this high up. Oh man. You can't see much, but it's foggy and gorgeous. Is that a little kid riding a bicycle? What? Probably have to pay for that reference. Terra Magica. Tell me more. I'm curious. A sorcery, is it? I've already forgotten what it looked like. Show me all of them. Raises the magic strength of those within the sigil. Draws an academy sigil upon the ground, raising the magic strength of those within. Once the sigil would be cast from the highest belfry of the academy, covering the entire institution's grounds. This spell allows such vivid experience of spell casting success, it turns many a fledgling into a true sorcerer in a flash of newfound understanding. Fantastic. So you could boost your sorceries significantly. That seems like sort of a prize of the Raya Lucaria Academy. I'm very happy we found our way under and through. Here's where the big roly ball is. Good. Good. I guess fast traveling out from here is probably the easiest. So those were the things that I know I probably missed in, whatever this is. Southern Liurnia. There. Let me jump back to this, because I know This might be the next Erd tree in our line of defeatable avatars. Erd tree avatars. Coffee time. I'm so glad to hear it. I will pass my emoji-based support for that plan. And I will also moon you thusly with love. Out of context, when you can't see it, like later on YouTube, that's gonna sound really weird. But YouTube is really weird, so you enjoy. Enjoy that context. So this is one of the converted towers, and there's some sort of weird secret about these that I haven't figured out yet. There's a converted tower down here, and then there's a converted tower on the other side. The converted fringe tower, which is just outside of that madness town, or Tower of Madness. But we should be able to make it through there now, so let me check out this one first, and then maybe we'll go up to that fringe tower. Erudition guide thee. This is one of those weird things where it's not a player message, because I'm not online. It's like a player message from the developers. And Thops just gave us this erudition... Not that one. Erudition gesture. Let's see if indeed this does guide thee. I'll stand on the message, and... Aha! Sweet! That is amazing! A phantom ladder appears when you do the erudition gesture. So maybe that same trick works up in the converted fringe tower. Let's check. This is so cool. I think you could already, like, run around with Torrent up the back wall and jump onto here regardless, but I love the fact that there's an official sorcerer's way to do it. Memory Stone, fantastic. Another spell slot. And let's jump up to the Church of Inhibition. Probably our closest that I know of, side of grace. See if we can do this again. What a cool trick to pull off. I love the many, many little secrets and hidden things they have in this game. And the vast room to hide them. So I probably need a waypoint here to guide me. We will not be attacked by Vike. Not ever again. I've made certain assurances, politically, that Vike will not be bothering us. Probably best to run through the town of Frenzy rather than jump off a cliff around it. I never know if that's something I need. I'm never sure. It's the blue ones, like their cerulean tier replenishments, but some of them have rare spells. And I haven't figured out a color difference between their... dung, is it? So far. Alright, converted fringe tower. I forget if there was somebody guarding this. I hope not. Oh golly, I hope not. There was a troll out here, yeah. Really need to worry about him. He's friendly enough. Or are you just a giant? I don't mean to call you a troll unnecessarily. I was trying to be accurate. Alright, so this one does have a barrier in place. Let's see if it's a similar ladder thing, or if it takes down the barrier. Erudition! I didn't hold it long enough. Strange. I didn't read this message either. Let me see. Maybe it's different. May erudition light the way. What does erudition actually... No, I forgot it's not a spell. I was like, let's check the item description for it, but it's just a gesture. I don't think it has an item description, necessarily. The only other thing I can think of is I've seen pictures, like GIFs, I mean, of people, you know, photographs of people doing this gesture online, and most of them seem to be wearing one of the sage helmets, like one of these Rayalukarian crowns. Maybe you have to be? Let's try Twin Sage. I don't know if it's part of it or not, if it just happens to be what people are wearing when they pass through this area. Let's see what this does. That did get rid of the barrier, and it lights up the crystals on top of the crown? Does it do that for every crown? Because that is super cool. Like, I would love to do that in a cave if it lasted. Love it. Alright. The seal on the rise opened. What have we here? Mold. I expected as much. That's why I'm wearing this filtration helmet. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. We good? Could we be good? Instead, is there a way to make this good? Sorry. Sorry about your many, many faces. The converted fringe tower is now mine. It is my new summer home. We will live here in the off-season. Pack your things. I love it. Not that you work on Sunday. I'm sorry. That was just poor timing. Yeah, I work on Sundays. I love it. Alright, what's up here? It's actually fairly fashionable. I could get used to this. I could get used to being mistaken for two men. Why have you opened it? Why have you opened my chest? I demand satisfaction. But I can't get... No. The Cannon of Haima. The Gavel of Haima. Wow. Giant hammer spell. Sounds amazing. Let's check them out. Creates a magical great hammer and slams it down. Ooh. Drawn from the scholarly Conspectus of Haima, the adjudicator of the Academy, this sorcery employs might as a means to quell conflict. I hear that does make right. What about the cannon? Lobs an explosive magic projectile that flies in an arc. So gorgeous. Charging enhances potency. Drawn from the Conspectus of Haima, the adjudicator of the Academy. Alright. Very, very powerful spells that I will probably never have the stats to use. Love it. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. I don't know if there are, in fact, further fringe towers that might require the erudition passphrase, let's call it. I know there was, like, lens rise here. These ones all seem to be based off turtle magics. Various turtle barriers, rather than erudition. So, hopefully we mostly needed those two, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. I thought there was another tower down here. Ah, yes, the Weeping Peninsula, not Limgrave. I thought I was already down far enough. I forget what this one needed. Oridis's Rise. Let's go check. Hopefully that's top level. I can't quite remember. Haima's Hammer. Yes. That's what they should have called it. Gavel? What? Come on. I guess that does bring in the adjudicating elements, though. Alright, I want to go to the rise. Quickly remind myself of what this was. What was the scoop here? Hey. You're all so pretty, I love you. Oh, you're so pretty for days. Stuck. Stuck on the trees. Seek 3 wise beasts. So is this the first one where we did in fact get one of the turtles? Or is this the second one where I don't think we got any of the turtles? Who knows? No! I don't want to kill you. You are gorgeous. Aww, look away. Nothing happened. Nothing gorgeous perished on my watch. I'm so sad. I don't know why. Aha, I should probably mark this as a spirit spring. Otherwise I will forget. Spring. Okay, so we're still looking for 3, what I'm assuming are spirit form turtles. Near Eurydice's Rise. I don't think I've seen a single one of these. I kind of think it was Len's Rise or something where we found the other one. I don't think Len's Rise had turtles, though. I forget. So those are really something I'm probably just going to need to look up the locations of directly. Lest we get lost in the woods for hours. Yes, good. Like, that can't be a new one, can it? No. So, we do have other towers with other puzzles to solve. This new erudition gesture of ours is probably not involved in those southern ones. I don't think there's any real reason to go back into the village. I think we finally cleared that out. I'm trying to think of other Liurnia-based things we need to clean up. Did we fight this royal grave Everjail? I kind of think we did, but I'll go check it. Roughly eastern from here. It is so nice to see you guys there. Good morning, good morning. It is a pleasure to be adventuring with you all. I kind of think we fought something over here, but I don't remember. It doesn't seem to be lit up anymore, though. Alright. Was there anything else over here we failed to get? Stunning view of the grand lift of Dectus from out here. I should probably take off this twin sage helmet now, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I wonder if this works even when there's no statue. Yes. It is such a cool little secret. I love it. Alright, stop. Stop eruditing now. It's time. Let me check these ones real quick, just out of curiosity. Do they do the same thing? That is so cool. And finally, Carolus. Perfect. Take a selfie. Alright. Those are amazing. I think there must be at least one more that I haven't picked up yet, too. Because there's 4 portraits. Did you know there's another path up, not just the Elevator of Dectus, and there's a boss at the end of the path? I don't know if I did. Like, the one that goes to the abandoned coffin, is that the alternate path? Because I did find this way up, like, with the octopuses and bats to Altus Plateau. But I haven't gone further than the abandoned coffin site, so I didn't know if it quite connected up here. Alright, so I'm still kind of saving the Altus Plateau. That is really our next playground area. Let me jump back down to this converted tower site. We were going to check to see if the avatar at the Erd Tree here is doable. We'll ask. We'll ask consent first. I think abandoned coffin is it. Awesome. So there is a boss, like, near there. I will have to go back and check it out. So I want to go to the Erd Tree north. The minor Erd Tree. I am holding just 6,000. That's fine. And do they have friends? Yeah, little spearman. Let's take that out first. How many of you are hiding? Not you, muskrats. Enjoy. There's another one. Hey. Turned at just the wrong time there for me. Alright, let's try this. Does take health. That's good. Alright. Right into it. It's so weird to hear myself screaming when I didn't get hit. There. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that treat. That was nice. Stereophonic screaming. Got it. Got you staggered, you silly bush. Nice. Good job, me. Love the outfit, by the way. Cerulean Crystal Tear and Ruptured. Alright. We're going immediately. We're going back to the converted tower. And we're checking out our wondrous physic. Thank goodness. So there is another northernmost minor Erd Tree in Liurnia. Somewhere up here. Check if that also has a boss. I forget. But that was definitely at a doable level. So, in our flask, what are our options now? I'm still using half HP and stamina. Temporary stamina boost. Let's get rid of both of those. I now have Crimson Burst, which steadily restores HP for a time. I have restores half of total FP. So we could make one that's a half skill, half health, which would be kind of nice, but I want to take it out of the realm of, oh, yeah, another health potion, great. I want it to be something unique and useful now. Temporarily boost stamina, we got that one. Enhanced charged attacks for a time. Significantly negates damage. That would be really nice. You just drink it and for a while you are stronger. causes the concoction to explode. Why would you want to drink that? Why would you want to drink a concoction that explodes? I don't understand. So let's do... charge attacks would be good. Boost stamina would work really well with boost defense. Steadily restoring HP for a time while you're being defended. That sounds nice. So it's like we could make this a, you know, Tony Stark rescue armor situation. I'm doing badly in the middle of a boss fight. Aha! That might be nice. So let's assume we'll use it when I need to restore a little HP steadily. Is the thought. Okay. So now I have to remember that my wondrous Physic Flask no longer heals me. Stop using it for that. It is now a defensive thing. Cuckoo's Everjail. I know we checked it. I'm not remembering if we beat the boss. Let's see if it's lit up. And then we'll go up to the other Erd tree here. Thank you for bearing with me. We're well over an hour and a half already. But I am having so much fun. Alright, I want to go north, not this way. I'll see you later, baby octopuses. I'm sorry. Oh. Ooh. I see the fluttering of bat wings in the distance. Seems to be their cathedral, where they meet. Alright, have I gone past it? Can't tell yet. Yes, significantly past it you have. Is that a... nice. Well, that works out well for me. How did I miss this? Alright. We're going back to Cuckoo Everjail. Against the boss of Cuckoo we might fail. But that's alright. We'll hold our weapons tight. Does look like it might still be active. Yes. Alright, let's try it again. Have a very nice new nearby site of grace. Oh, thank you. I need the inspiration. Even though it so often misfires, my inspiration. The Guardian Knight Balls. Look at the... well... oh. That's not fair. Got some sort of steamy-ass magic swords. That's crazy. Spanked. Aww, spanked in turn. Don't get all aggressive now. Oh, I really wished he would stagger. How I wished it. Ah, I didn't get there in time. Alright. Yikes. Get me from any old angle. including that one. Nice job. Was going well for a second there. Now he has a turn. That's fine. Shouldn't have gotten greedy. Hold on, my friend. Oh, hold on. Let's use this. See how it acts. Thank you for testing it. Nice. All right. Great Blade Phalanx. And a few runes. I'll happily take them up on it. This guy has no guts, just steamy-ass magic. Soon we're gonna have a faction war. The stone gargoyle helmets versus the octopus helmets. Oh no. Can we not come to some sort of agreement? They are both fashionable. Gentlemen, please. Alright, now we can officially check off Cuckoo Everjail in our mental list. That is fantastic. Should still have time to race up here. I don't know quite what the best way to get in there is. Because this is all, like, lower side of the cliff. So I might just need to go to Church of Inhibition and walk all the way down. But let's come here first and check. See if there's any way to slip through from below. Oh, that sounds rude, now that I say it out loud. And maybe this should be our last thing. I need to run off and find some food. Eventually. But until then, Alright, that's a deadly drop. No, sir, no, no. I still don't quite have my bearings on how these cliffs and mausoleums fit together. It's a very hard to read section of the map for me for some reason. There's the avatar. Just in case. Alright, so there are a lot of wild, stampy gentlemen. Maybe I should try to take some of them out first. However, that's going to cost me some potions. They are not one-hit kills. Oh well. Better than having to fight all of them, I guess. Such a long reach you've got. Get him! Get him! Don't worry about the guy beating your backside. Just get this guy. That should help a little. Let's bring Mimic out. there's nobody else waiting in the jars. Get her. Savage her right in the bush. No. No, maybe not. Oh no. Powerful. Powerful stuff. Liked it. Made me feel powerful too. Even though that wasn't your intention. Good job, me. You are impressing more and more as every day goes by. Alright. Magic shrouding, cracked tier. Ooh, lightning and holy shrouding. Presumably those all have the same effect. Defense against ... The dark arts, Potter. Is there anything else around the tree worthwhile of me time? Give it a bit of a search. Alright, so we'll call that good for now. Cleaning up a lot of our missed opportunities here in Liurnia. I'm sure we have plenty yet to clean up. I'll try to do some more research and figure out where they are. We also need to find Thops again. Dear Thops. Looks like that's everything to pick up. Hooray. So, once we're completely done with Liurnia and maybe a little bit more of Caelid, like the Divine Tower, etc. In fact, you know what? We have another 10 minutes. I'm just going to try to unlock a Divine Tower site of grace. Real quick. There's a couple of places up on this raised Caelid plateau I did not hit yet. There also appears to be like a cabin on the far end of this raised peninsula, and that might have an isolated merchant in it. Usually cabins are either an artist's shack or a merchant shack. So I just want to follow the road, hit the right there, look for a site of grace. Not that way. Exactly the other way from that. You know, towards the tower. But there's dragons stomping around over here. I don't want... This looks like a slippery climb. A very perched, precarious position out here in Caelid. Alright, do I want to go high or do I want to go low? I'm going to assume high. Oh, you're waiting for a delivery of a controller case so that you can play Elden Ring at work? Yes. Get back here, you! It looked a little flamey there. I wasn't entirely sure. I'm glad we ran away in fear. Some somber smithing stones, hooray. And yeah, it's all like roots and ladders going up the outside. That's gonna be very interesting. Not seeing an easy site of grace here. There's the shack I'm looking for. Alright, no problem. Doesn't need to be an easy site of grace. We'll work for it. Alright, ladder down there. Looks like the only way we can go is up for now. So I might be able to clamber across. In fact, I might be able to clamber across both ways. Okay, we'll check up. Can definitely make it up and across there. Same here, though I might want to use torrent to speed me along. Good. Torrent can be used. Definitely easier to get over the gaps that way. And then it hits a little bulgy situation. Fair enough. Fair. Something down there for sure, as well as a very well-hidden shield man. Torrent is an absolute lifesaver here. Let's give props. No. Alright, I could make it across there as well, or I could drop down. Let's try making it across here. That's a lot of gaps. Oh, so many. Right next to the edge. This is thrilling. I kind of wish it was still raining. That would make it even worse. Okay, so that's the first... If I jump across there, that's the first time I could, like, go down a level. And then maybe make it back around to some of those other items. I'm not really going to worry about that right now. We'll come clamber down soon. I mostly just want to get to a stable area. Yes, where there is a site of grace. I spoke and it came into being. Now I know exactly how Jean-Luc Picard feels. Only not nearly as sexy. Look at me, the Borg Queen. I'm rippling. Like, God, you really are for like, what, 68? Damn. Damn, Jean-Luc. Okay, big door. Little door. That is nothing. Mystery wall. The third option. The stepchild. Are these beastmen? I'm just now seeing this now. Are the beastmen relatives of the Kunari? They do bear a certain resemblance. They carry a certain dragon age about them. Alright, so it looks like we're at the elevator at the top. There's a long way down the middle, too, if you're interested. Let's check up here first. So sorry, I said I was going to leave you, but here I am, too curious about the Divine Tower of Caelid. If we can get one more great rune activated, hooray. Otherwise, it will be the old bait and switch again. And that's fun, too. I'm so glad. Not upset about more time adventuring. Neither am I. Oh, this is such a cool view. So that's like the beast temple, the bestial sanctum of Garank there. It seems to be our last unexposed area. Still within the fog of war. There's some sort of a snowy mountain range, it seems. And then Leyndell is just back there. We're almost to the tree itself. Such a gorgeous view from up here. Wow, this really does make that Erd tree look minor. Huh. So there's Redmane Castle in the desert expanse where we fought Radahn, stretched out below. All the various waygates in the town of Celia there. Got the Church of the Plague where we helped Millicent, Fort Faroth, as well as what I'm assuming is the big sleeping dragon there, though he's kind of hard to see. So nice just to get our bearings. We gotta go back and beat that Knight's Cavalry on that bridge. He's got a very cool ability. This looks like an available Great Rune. Oh man, I'm excited. Alright, Radon, what do you have for me? Restore the power. Radon's true Great Rune is now ours. So that must be like Castle Morn, way down there, at the base of the Weeping Peninsula. And then Limgrave, Stormvale Castle there. Very difficult to make Limgrave seem small, but yeah, there it is. Really cute. You can just see Raya Lucaria beyond the Divine Tower of Liurnia there. I don't know why I'm giving you the whole bus tour, it's just gorgeous from up here. So I think that is like Volcano Manor, and this is the start of the Altus Plateau / Leyndell. And once again, the snowy area to the north of ill repute, whose name we have not learned yet. So the weird thing is, we've seen two fingers, like in Round Table holds. They don't look much different than this, and this is, I would say, old and deteriorating. Like, I don't know what the two fingers are physically, if they have a physical presence, but they seem to have a physical presence that is dying. And so it's like, is the physical presence of the greater will dying too? Or is it something specific about the two fingers? Because it seems like the one we know is, you know, 1 foot in the grave, one on a banana peel, and the rest look like this, already perished. But the Divine Towers seem to be like conduits for their arm. Effectively, like they grow from below like tree roots. Through a Divine Tower, and the two fingers appear at the top to dispense justice. But none of these fingers have been dispensing justice for a long time. Or advice, or whatever it is. Just advice. So I imagine we missed quite a bit while climbing the tower here. Let me just try to get back down to where we can have alternate paths. Circa base of the elevator. And then I promise, I will go. We have like 7 minutes until we hit the 2-hour mark. I'll try to make that a hard stop. But it has been such a pleasure hanging out with you guys. I like these sessions where we're not really beating our head against the wall on a specific boss or looking for anything. In particular, just cleaning up old areas. You gotta clean up those old areas, so... Let's go this way and see if there is an alternate staircase. There does seem to be another hallway. Going down. Yay! That was fun. It sounded closer than that guy. Yeah, there you are. Don't have a shield. Guess who still doesn't have a shield? Ow! They really pack a punch. That didn't go well. Let's get those back. So there's a door behind them. I'm assuming it's a does not open from this side situation. Where else would I go? And we still need to, you know, climb around this side and hit that ladder down. There's exterior items too, but stick with this. Also gonna get a shield out, as I just so often mess myself up. How often am I going to do it? Thanks, Pillar. Alright. I've got quite a bit of health. Did that feel good? Did you like getting your anger out on that wall? Tell me. Are you ready to talk now? Alright. So we got a platform. Ooh, goodbye. We got a platform down there. We got a summoning stake. We have a probable disappointment. Saw that coming. So it looks like down here is our best bet forward. Also hideously dangerous. Let's go. Yay! Alright, so I can walk along the outer edge over to that one. Presumably that one is badly cracked. And it looks to be cracked on both sides. So that might not be the one to stand on. This way, long, long way down. There could be something hidden over there. Let's go check. There's enough angles to make me curious. Waste of time. Good. Good. Hey, being curious is never a waste of time. Especially not when it tickles your amygdala. Quick check back here, though I'm sure it's the same story. And that is definitely cracked on both sides. That's... oh, man. What a... Alright. Ow. Oh. Seems like a scripted fall that you don't take damage from. I'll happily take it. Golden Rune 12. That's not much to land on, but maybe doable. Definitely nothing to land on down here. Yeah, oh wow, you really want me to throw my butt onto that from here? You want me, my butt, to throw it? Oh, wow, okay. Yikes. This place is amazing. I'm loving this. As much as I'm clenching and clenching, I'm loving it. Spearman, spare me. Oh, so many hollow little corners of nothing. Fine. I didn't want it anyway. I didn't want something. I was just dreaming of if things could be different, but they aren't. Alright, Spearman. Do your worst. And that's actually pretty bad for me. Yeah. That's actually the worst. Oh, just the worst I've ever imagined. Get back here. You can't hurt my feelings like that and then just run away. I mean, you can. It's perfectly legal for you to do that. Ah! I'm just gonna let you have this. You enjoy your day. Alright, I was expecting this to take me down, because we were headed down. Now we're back up again. Why? Why would you bring me here? Alright, we have a ladder. We have Suspicious hallway. Let's go up the ladder first. We know we can get back down. I don't trust the hallway. No, not at all. This is a long ladder, goodness. I can only see down. Shoot! Aha, is this the other side of the door? That's a nice shortcut. Alright, so we don't have to do all that jumping again. We can now come straight through these two guys and shoot ourselves down. Hooray, much better. I love shortcuts. And my little cape tassels blowing in the consistent breeze. There's the bad news. Hey, you were late. I'm friendly? It's true! Never listens to me, though. Never listens. Alright, we have another seemingly broken landing spot. I hope it's also scripted, as I'm just gonna keep running from that guy. Fair enough. Oh, oh. Oh, this is a long one, too. This is gonna hurt. There's no way. There's no way I could survive that. Come on. And come between these two guys and shoot ourselves down. Hashtag Soul P quotes. I'm sorry. I didn't know how else to phrase it. I just want to come between those two guys. As a mediator, come on. Alright, another side of grace. Fantastic. Another very heavily bladed gentleman. I suppose I could try a little harder with this guy, since we're safe now. Are we? Are we safe? Don't do it. Aww. Smooth moves. I like his little chainmail hood. That's very stylish. Like a hood of mithril. Alright, so he's probably doable, but it's gonna take some swinging. Yeah, that's how I phrased it. Let's go ahead and get as much swinging out as I can. Ouch. Flaming soul fire of death. Good, good. He is a healthy boy. So healthy and nice. Back. Alright. Maybe we're not ready for him yet. However, the other choice is no less fatal, I'm sure. I am curious, though. Let's take a peek in the boss fog wall, and then if we have to leave them both for later, yay. We've made so much progress. I explored up the Divine Tower of Caelid, we got our great rune, I've explored all the way down to the base of it. What a time I've had. Thank you for humoring me. Let's get in there. Took out a deposit. Oh no, this looks like... Ooh, it's a godskin man. Okay, do I not have enough health? There we go. Mimics out. Good. Ow! Is this that godskin peeler you were talking about? health. Got excited. And priorities. He is also quite hefty. Jeez. Not taking much damage off of him at all. Is it because of the god skin? Is that just like really hard to pierce? Okay. So a little trick I learned here. When all hope is lost and you're sure to die, and you want to keep your souls, go see Moog. Go see Moog for a little absolution. And you take your souls with you. It's pretty nice. Now I want health. So we will be back. Absolutely. To the base of the Tower of Caelid. The basement, they call it. Fantastic. However, let me run back here momentarily. I guess this is still our closest. I'm too curious about that shack, and then I will finally leave you. We're 6 minutes past the 2-hour mark here. I'm not trustworthy about when we're going to stop. I'm so excited. We have so many cool bosses open to us now. We just need to kind of get the hang of it here, which is my favorite part. I do love a way to get out of a boss room with your souls intact. Mogwin, I will serve you and your dynasty until the end of time. Thank you again. I'm kidding, of course. If it interferes with Ranni's plot to enact the Age of Stars, I will leave you in a ditch. And I will push you. Also, I'll push you. Leave you. I'm sorry. I know it's harsh. I know. That's what you get. Not ready yet. Nope. We have not come to the end of our long journey yet, Frodo. Keep your shirt on. Samwise Gamgee, leave your trousers present. Hobbits. Every time you put them in a dangerous situation, like, I say, I don't know, a Barrow Wight is attacking them, let's get naked. No, it's not always the best decision, hobbits. It's only useful in certain situations where your nudity is a boon instead of just leaving your bits more exposed. I don't know why we're on this subject. I didn't ask to be here either. An isolated merchant shack. Perfect. Let's see what he has. With our salvaged runes,
Well,
plucked from the brink of death.
it's been an age. How can I help?
Dragon wound grease. He's got gravel stone, found in lands once beset by ancient dragons. That sounds useful. A beast repellent torch. Ooh. Torches such as these were used to keep unwelcome beasts away from treasure troves hidden in caves. Special oil infused with special incense pacifies wild beasts. Yes. I will take that torch. I will take this spiked fisty thing. Absolutely. That's going to help in my after-hours endeavors. Climbing. I mean, rock climbing. A hidden cave and gateway. Better take both of those. Also, I think you, start with this Land of Reeds set if you pick the Samurai class. Otherwise, I have not seen it until now. So this is awesome. We can finally pick up Samurai starting armor. I will take it. Alright, now we're down to the hard decisions. It'll be 10,000 for 2 of these. I should probably just do it. Formless serpents, their fangs daubed with deadly poison. Ah. Gravel stones, I want 2. These, I want both. I'll take that cracked pot, and that leaves me with nothing. I hope you're happy. Hope you're proud of yourself. I am destitute. Let's see if I've got anything extra here. Meaning more than 2. Do I have 3 glintstone staves. We'll get rid of one of them. Though I have not had cause to double fist a staff yet. You shouldn't. Not your employees. I don't really need 2 copies of a helm. For any reason. Thank you. Alright. Who knows when I might need some nice linens. Should be about all I can sell. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for the goodies. And those notes. Right, gateway. Fort Jail in Caelid houses a gateway that leads to Redmane Castle. Good to know. Stumbled upon it. Was it Hidden Cave, or was it... It was Hidden Cave. Alright. There is a hidden cave in the town of Celia. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. In Celia. Alright. That's worth checking out. Again, I said we'd stop. I said we'd stop playing, but when you get a hot lead like this, such a scorching hot tip, where would the precipice be? I'll climb up the precipice here and check. I see you. I see you. It's quite obvious. Alright, I can go torrent. Let's speed this along a little. Just gonna check the lower, what I would consider the precipice, which would be like here. The lower precipice. I'm not seeing a graveyard. Or anything of that sort. So that might also be the precipice up there, the higher cliff edge. Let's check down around here first. Seeing a graveyard. It might also not be, like, directly in the town of Celia. I know there's, like, the Celia mine, too. It could be wider. So I'm curious if there's a graveyard up there, besides just that giant man's head. Otherwise, I don't really think it would be down on this level. I'm not seeing anything graveyardy enough. This just leads right down to the swamp. Big old cerulean dung beetle just waiting for you. Is it the graveyard up above beyond the gate, like you run up to this precipice? There is that sort of island, like after the elevated walkway. Let me check over there. It's definitely a graveyard in the Church of Plague, but I doubt that's the one they mean. So that would be the gateway, Celia Gateway. That little tower could be considered part of Celia. I guess this is still graveyard on a precipice up here. Excuse me one moment. I had a dusty little sneeze. Do pardon. I'm fine. I'm fine now. Okay, so a Caelid precipice graveyard. There's really no better contenders here. However, the note title is Hidden Cave. And I'm also not seeing that. Check all the various grave crannies. Wait, that didn't come out right. Cave crannies. I crave them. I cannot hide it. Ooh, this is another one of those terrible spots. Terrible spots for dying. So is it maybe down here? It doesn't really... There's a hidden cave in the town of Caelid. Not the mine, not the area, but the town. Look beyond the graveyard at the precipice. Beyond in which direction, do you suppose? All right. Oh no, a Discord link. Ah! Thank you. This is so kind of you. Welcome, welcome. Anyone who wishes for the occasional chat. Not going to force you. But I do satisfy your wishes. This is an interesting spot, though I'm sure it has nothing to do with what we're looking for. Oh no! Fair enough. I got greedy. I hope it'll put us back by that nearby site of grace. Not the last one visited, though. The one that I didn't visit, but passed right by. So I'm so sorry. I'm not sure where this hidden cave is. Or the precipice, or the graveyard. We've seen a few strong contenders. Let me see if I can get a little help. There's no shame in it. Hidden Cave Celia. There. That should get me what I need to know. Alright. The isolated merchant sells a sneaky clue. Yep. Need to make your way to the end of the graveyard. This can be done by going through Celia, Town of Sorcery, by using Torrent. Drop off the road leading to Fort Feroth. By using Torrent. I guess that's an alternate way. Regardless of how you choose to get to this location, make your way to the map marker shown above. So it's like beyond the entire Church of Plague graveyard, I guess is what they mean to say. By beyond the graveyard at the precipice, it seems to be against this far wall. Hey, baby octopuses! I'm not gonna kill them. The reflection of the Caelid sky in this pond is particularly crimson. Oof. I like it. That's how you order a red egg in French. If you're curious. Can I have a, how you say, crimson earth? Another one of those weighty battle mages. Caught a fine figure in the night sky. Base. Oh, beast blood. I was like, base blood? What? The base of what recipe? Beast blood. That's fine. Alright. Continuing. Beyond. What? Gross. Get out of here. Continuing beyond the graveyard. A hidden cave. I am not seeing a cave, but I guess that's That's what hidden means. I'm beginning to lose hope. This was always a fool's errand, but... the fool's errand has become the master's errand. That's not how you say that. That's not the saying. Just right behind the graveyard. Perfect. I'll be right there. I'll be right there to explore your depths. Please stagger. Please? Okay, that'll do. Just die then. Alright, so yes, right behind what is probably the biggest mausoleum piece here, there is a false rock wall. Thank you, isolated merchant. I really appreciate the tip. The Celia Hideaway. New side of grace. Now, you know, we should end it here and start off next session with a super exciting brand new cave and potential boss, but no, I'm ruining it. I'm spoiling it now. I want to play me. Can probably get back up here. Hey, hi. We're in this cave with a box of scraps. Tony Stark was able to build this with the scraps. Get out of my head, Obadiah. You're not welcome. You're not welcome here, and I'm glad that Kate Bishop destroyed your tower. Okay? I laughed when it happened. So there was a false wall at the end of that. Now that makes me curious. Are they all false? No, I'm sure not. We'll proceed. Aw, rolled too early. I'm sensing a pattern here. I'm sensing a theme show. That's not a good sound. There are raptors down here. Don't get greedy. Stop getting greedy. Don't do it first, but then if you do, stop it. Alright, we can go that way. There are snails. Angry spellcasting gentlemen. We can go back this way. There's a miner. Stick with what we know. Mining. The sweet science. Check all the walls. Check all the walls for verity. Probably shouldn't have come this way. Now that I'm here, it's... Oh, good. Whew. It's like as if there's no other way but to drop down. I am in big trouble. Dropping down is always almost certain death. Stop. Don't do it. Please, I beg of you. No? Alright, snails. It's just you and me now. You and me and my probable death on the cliff. Alright, check everything to see if it's not real. Are you hallucinating? Where are you standing right now? I should really have some pickaxes for this. I brought back some memories of a childhood Lego set that I enjoyed. Thank you for that. Yikes. Give me a moment for pity's sake. Pity me for my sake. Ouch. Ouch. Alright. It's a little slow when you don't have two of them equipped. But the jump attack should be all we need. No. Your plans for world domination, cease them. Or I will slap another one of your barrels. Okay, let's just keep this plus 11 sword on the off chance, and then double handing all the way down. There you go. Let's see how this one does. Yeah, I forgot how to speak. Let's see how this one does. Alright, where does this lead? Nowhere good. Got it. Oh, bad places. Bad places where this leads. Still hearing the cry of the raptor. Doesn't look like a good way down. Weird, some sort of glintstone barrier. Alright, heading down the main cave. Stake of Marika. That's not good news. Wow, this place is huge. I was expecting a little catacomb here. Okay, make sure I'm not missing anything. Like this. Preserving boluses. Wow. They are everywhere in here. Like the Illuminati of secret crystal walls. A crystal spear. I'm tempted. Oh no, that's gonna be in my hands. Alright, so I go across here, and then down. What does that get me that just walking down would not? Nothing. No, nothing at all. There is an item there. That I would like to grab. And then it gets dark. Real dark and deep. Crystal darts. Seem to be outfitting me with plenty of crystal weapons. curious. Let's take a quick look here. Crystal Spear, it would take 16 intelligence that I do not possess. The inscrutable Crystalians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals unto the end. And what are we all doing here, if not to safeguard our crystals unto the end? Spear fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human. Enwreathed with powerful magic, its attack scales with intelligence. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. Puppies, no doubt. Crystalian puppies. My brethren! So who's calling like a raptor baby back here? Who's the raptor baby call? Where else did you land? Aww. There you are. Alright, so is it a Crystalian boss here as well? Because then the pickaxe is great. If it's not, pickaxe is... ooh. 3 of them, dang. That's gonna be tight. That's gonna be tight quarters. With your spear, alright. Please, what do you, oh no! Not sure why my jump attack wasn't working for a second there. Alright, gotta take his crystal armor off. And it's all smooth sailing from here. Those are so stamina heavy. Hang in there, Mimic. I love you. Daddy loves you. Oh, my Mimic didn't hang in there. I see now. Okay. Yikes, Scarlet Rot, too. That seems offensive. Alright, so Mimic really can't take away 2 of the Crystalians while I focus on 1. They don't have the health for that. Is there another summon that I could possibly use? I'm tempted by the Great Shield guys. Though I did realize during my last session I had mentioned that they're skeletal, and therefore they might come back. I loved them because they were both skeletal and had shields. That is not the case. They're more like zombies. They're not skeletons that will heal themselves. But they're still very useful. So I'm sorry for the earlier misinformation. It was not my intention. Let's give this a quick shot, though it might be foolish. Great Shield soldiers. If I can just keep them staggered, I'll be in business. That's really what I need. Won't do any fancy platforming on the crystals this time. These also aren't very upgraded. This might not be the best weapon to use, but they just have such a good stagger range, or whatever it is, that it's hard not to. So I don't need to heal immediately, I just need to increase my cerulean tears if wanted. Don't even really need to do that. Let's go ahead and get this in play. And this is probably going to cost me the most health in the long run, so I'm going to start with Sorcerer. Ouch. Alright, hang in there, Great Shields. That's that stagger. Oh, I love it. No, no, no. There you go. took him out of execution phase there, but I'm still appreciative. Got the sorcerer. We still have 2 soldiers. Try to take their crystal armor off. Would prefer to take out the guy who can throw ring blades. Come on now. Stop dancing. Stop that dancing. Just when you're standing up. Alright, I still have 1 guy here. I should really try to take advantage of the fact that he's alive. And distracting. Oh, come on. It's very easy to miss with these pickaxes. Very easy to get hit by that. Alright, I'm all alone from here. They are just canoodling right up close to each other. You're never really going to stop with the spear, are you? Nice. There are not very many opportunities to get in there. Especially not when you miss your only opportunities. That is such a long range. There we go. Keep it in. Have the blood in your body, I mean. Darn it, when he can take you out of it right in the middle of everything there. Mid-air. No, shouldn't have gotten greedy. Alright. Don't have my flask of physic? Okay. I should have known. Just 1 left. Scarlet Rot isn't gonna help. I guess that's why they gave me 1 preserving bolus a while back. I don't really have time to take it. There we go. Just the tiniest bit of stamina. That'll help. Got him. Yikes. The Crystal Torrent. Torrent, you have a spell named after you. That took every last one of my potions if I want to be healthy now. And you were just watching? I was getting savaged in here, guys. You did nothing to help. Thank you. Thank you for spectating. Okay, Crystal Torrent. I'm curious if there's yet another layer to this. There have been so many illusory walls here. However, I need to get to the entrance before the Scarlet Rot takes me. No time to look for hidden passageways. We are out of potions and actively rotten. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I held this on 40 minutes past when I should have. But we made it into the hidden cave. Thank you, Isolated Merchant. We defeated the boss, finally. Thank you, pickaxes. Let's go down. Yeah, let's go down. Real quick, just real quick. We're just gonna... Yeah! Oh, that's nice. Rot almost took me there. Alright. Get me out of this. I will have to see. Maybe there are secret bosses or additional secret passages down there. Any cave with that many illusory walls has me curious. You're back. Hi. How do you like pickaxes? How do you feel about our Lord and Savior pickaxe? It's a Crystalian religion. You wouldn't understand with your humanity. Well, jeez. I'm looking like a right fool out here. You can't really modify the angle of those. Ooh, he's using that gavel. Can't really modify the angle of these in midair like you can with your swords. Alright, let me set this back to normal mage fighting mode. 11 up there. And hell, why not put the 6 in your lefty? Alright. So, Celia Hideaway has been conquered as far as I know. There may be more. We have an Isolated Merchant Shack open there, probably run back and buy a few more extra things, and we have the basement of the Divine Tower of Caelid. In fact, I might just stick around there for next time. See if I can figure out how to fight these very flowy swordsmen with so much health. So, thank you for your time. Thank you for your extra 40 minutes, even above the 2-hour mark. It has been an absolute pleasure. I love playing this game with you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I very much hope that it's a good Sunday. I will be recording, etc. for some of it, but if I can swing back by later for a little Resident Evil Village, you will see me then. Otherwise, it means I'm locked in the editing booth and not able to dress myself or speak properly. I'm catching up to the chat here. Hey, so nice to see you guys there. Sorry, we were just admiring your handsomeness. Oh. Shh. You must have been talking about a troll that I passed by. There is still more in Celia Hideaway. It seemed like there would be. I will absolutely go back there then. We'll see if we can figure out what other secrets we can suss out. I'm so glad. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, polite bow in your general direction. Weaponless, I lower my head in honor of you. Goodbye. You'll Sewell-P me then? It kind of works. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't work, but yeah, it kind of works. I like it. I'll Sewell-P you guys later.